Hello everyone, welcome back to Timsy's Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, if you're new here, don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot reads a naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. Okay, so we are doing the new moon in Aries read today. It's an all signs overview. It's just going to be a general read of just what the universe wants you to know. Okay, so let's crack on with it, shall we? Simply what I do is I pull a rune out of my bag. These are the Norse runes, if you know what they are. If you don't, basically it's the ancient Norse's alphabet, but in modern days we use it more like the ancient Norse's tarot deck. But anyway, and so we pull a main rune out of there. We'll just get one card for each of the signs, and that will be basically the baseline energy for the reads I will do in full coming off this. And it will be just what the universe wants you to know. So the main energy for this period between this new moon and the next full moon is the energy of Ingwas. Now Ingwas was the god Ing. And he was, oh God, there's too many wases in all this, isn't there? And he was sort of known for fertility and male procreation forces and channeling energy and completion and safety. So this could be giving you a heads up of potential dangers which are coming your way. Okay, this read could be. It could be talking about maybe you're becoming more fertile over this next moon cycle or half the moon cycle. Maybe you will find yourself a little bit more intuitive and channeling the energies of the universe a little bit more. Okay, so let's have a little look-see at what the cut cards have got to say for this before we do the main shuffle. Obviously, it's cutting them after the pre-shuffle. We got the Page of Swords coming out, and we have got the Seven of Cups as well. So the Page of Swords is an energy of spying, but in this case, I think it's more of an energy of learning everything you can about a situation. Okay, and with the Seven of Cups coming out as well, that's because there's a lot of different ways it can go. Okay, if you can imagine, some situations in life are preordained, they're destined. You go down to a certain point or you're driving your car, you're driving along the motorway and you miss your exit. It's okay, the next exit will take you to the same place. There's 3 or 4 exits that will take you to the same place. It just makes your journey a little bit longer. This is kind of like an energy of a nexus. I think it's called a nexus, where there's multiple points. I suppose somebody it's like a grand junction of time. So you're going to be getting into situations where you're going down the road and you're not sure where you are, but then all of a sudden you've got like about 8 roads coming off your road, all going into different places, but none of them signed. And that's what that Seven of Cups is. Okay, so we have got the Queen of Swords coming out for Aries. It flipped out as I was shuffling the deck. So generally the universe is saying here, yeah, find out the truth of the situation before you go ahead upon it. Okay, and that's what we'll be finding out in the main read. So now I suppose there is other energies coming off this as well on lesser levels. Some of it is like maybe detach yourself emotionally from a situation. Others of it is just don't get involved, just stop where you are. You know where it's going to lead, sort of thing. But the main one is find out all the information, find out the truth before you embark on anything. Okay, Taurus, you have got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is talking about teamwork, working as a team, working with a team. It's kind of saying whatever's coming for you, you can't do it alone. I don't know, I have big grand adventures in my head. It's like I'm getting books. I read a lot of fantasy books, or I say I read them. I listen to a lot of audio books which are fantasy books. If I have time to read, I do. Okay, And these fantasy books, there's always like the coming together of the main characters, the adventurers, so to speak, the people who go out on the quests. You've got your Bilbo Baggins and the dwarfs. You've got Frodo and the halflings, and then later on the rest of them join in and form the Fellowship of the Rings. You have all sorts of people. You got Harry Potter and all his crew around him. That's what this is. It's saying like you're about to embark on an adventure, but you need the backing of other people. Where you are weak in certain things, you need them who are strong in those areas to pull in the slack for you. Okay. Gemini, so you've got the Ten of Cups. So the universe wants to talk to you about romance. What you see as the perfect romance might not necessarily be the perfect romance. The Page of Swords has suddenly swapped from the cup from being you need to learn all you can to being, yeah, you might end up disappointed. It's kind of saying, I feel it's kind of saying, don't keep going for the same thing. Yeah, you have this image of what the Ten of Cups looks like, and in this particular case, it looks like 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, and 2 in the middle. Okay, but maybe the Ten of Cups you really need is 3 down the side, 3 down the side, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Okay, it's I'm kind of getting this impression that, yeah, you need a different Ten of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups coming out for us Cancerians. Diplomacy. You're going to be being put into situations where you might be the mediator. You might have to be trying to keep both sides calm and cool to make your life easier in the long run, is what I get off this. And there is a slight tinge of indecision. I believe that's just like the nature of Cancer, not wanting to get involved and not wanting to get in the middle of it. But you are going to be getting in the middle of it. Okay, Temperance for our lovely, lovely Leos. Wait. Don't rush into anything. Hold back. Okay. For a few of you, it's that you've waited long enough. It's all going to start happening now. But for the bulk of you, this is not your journey. Okay. Don't be leading the pack. Just hold back. Just flow with the current. See where it takes you. Okay. Every time. Virgo, you have got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles says you might be coming into some financial difficulties over the next couple of weeks. You might be, or you might think you are coming into financial difficulties. Maybe bills have gone up somewhere and you're thinking, well, I haven't got the money to pay for this. Okay. And yes, it is a big worry, but it's kind of worrying over nothing until the point comes that the bills do go up and the money you're getting hasn't, is when you need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it at the moment. And okay, the bills is a bad example, but perhaps it's like an energy you're worrying that you're going to get a puncture, or the exhaust is going to fall off your car, or you're going to have to decorate the house and you haven't got the money for it, but it needs to be done, sort of thing. Is you're worrying over stuff what doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if your house gets decorated this year or next. Okay, and things like that. Libra, you've got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is, well, you're going to be victorious. Okay, I feel in this energy, for the next couple of weeks, you're going to see things and recognize things for what they are, and because of that, you will gain the victories over them. Okay, Scorpios, Four of Pentacles. You're hanging on to something. Okay, I feel what you're hanging on to may be what is causing the danger element of this, or the safety element of this. Okay, you're hanging on to something dangerous. It's something you fear. It's either you fear losing it or you fear it, and you're hanging on to it. It's suddenly bucking bronco just suddenly popped into my head. It's like a bucking bronco. Okay, you're clinging on to it. It all started off as fun, but it's now getting to the point where you're fearing that you're going to get thrown off and get hurt by it, but you're still clinging on to it for dear life because you don't want to get flung off and hurt by it. Okay, Sagittarius is Sagittarius. I'm not entirely sure. The Nine of Cups for you. The Nine of Cups is an energy of fulfillment. Things are going to happen for you in the next couple of weeks, and it's just going to leave you feeling all warm and fuzzy. It might not be happening directly to you, it might be happening around you. You might see like people give money to homeless people in the street, and you're just going to feel that warm and fuzzy feeling that, oh, that's so sweet of them. People might like stop and help an old lady across the road, and you're thinking, oh, that's so sweet of them. And that's kind of like the energies around you for the next couple of weeks. Okay, Capricorns, you have got the Eight of Pentacles. There is movement coming in for you over the next couple of weeks. Maybe surprise holidays out of nowhere, maybe forced house moves, maybe job changes, maybe just literally, I don't know, your tire has gone flat and you can't afford to fix it, so you're walking around. There you go, Virgos. See, you're worrying about the fact that you might get a puncture and you can't afford to replace a tire. Well, you can walk. Okay. Four of Wands coming out for Aquarius. So Aquarius is, there is an energy of commitment around you for the next couple of weeks, and this will be swinging both ways. People will be committing to you and things like that. So maybe you'll be getting some people like asking you out on dates and wanting to take things further. Maybe if they're already on a dating scene with you, maybe they're wanting to go to engagement or marriage or childbirth. I don't know, but it is the energies there. There's energies of people wanting to commit to you, but there's also the energy of you wanting to commit to other things as well. Okay, so you might be turning some people down because it doesn't fit into your plans of whatever you want to commit to. King of Wands coming out for Pisces at the end. Well, I'll just put that over there. King of Wands, Pisces. I feel this is an energy you might just have to watch out for people who are trying to get what they want from you. Okay, over the next couple of weeks. They're going to come in, they're going to look charming, they're going to look all suave and chauvinet or whatever it is, dashing and charismatic and charming, and you might get swept along with it. Okay, but at the end of the day, once they've got what they want, they're just going to drop you down and move on to the next one. So just be on guard for that. Obviously, over the next couple of weeks, I will be putting the main reads for all these and diving into all these cards with a little bit more detail and finding out exactly what they are. So obviously, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Don't forget to put on the all notification, and that way you won't miss the videos as and when they come out for your sign, or any of the ones who sort of rang true with you as I went through this, and you can watch them all. Okay, if you like this video, please feel free, give it a thumbs up, let me know that you liked it. It also helps the YouTube algorithm promote my videos or promote my channel more. If you didn't like it, you can give it the thumbs down, but please let me know in the comments why, so I might have some chance of doing something about it. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you all be good out there.